Kuno, otherwise called the Madang Kingdom, was a Hindu-Buddhist Javanese kingdom that ruled from the 7th to 10th century. Mountains that are associated with the kingdom include Mount Sindoro, Mount Sumbing, Mount Merapi, Mount Merbabu, Mount Lawu, and Mount Sewu. Meanwhile, it also contains rivers such as the Bogowonto River, Progo River, Elo River, and Bengawan Solo River. The first of its ruler was King Sanjaya, who began to establish the Hindu Shiva Sanjaya dynasty from 736 AD to 760 AD. Then Rakai Panangkaran made the Mahayana Buddhist Shailendra dynasty from 746 to 784 AD. The Hindus can be found in the northern central of Java. The Buddhists can be found in the southern central of Java. And as soon as natural disasters occur, leaving damage to the kingdom, Mpu Sindok made the decision to move to East Java, establishing the Ishana dynasty from 929 to 947 AD. Let's take a step back and know how it all started. Situs Liyangan, or Liyangan site, was thought to be a village site for the citizens of Mataram Kuno. According to research conducted by the Yogyakarta Archaeological Center team, the Liyangan site consists of 3 parts: a residential area, a worship area, and an agricultural area. The residential area is thought to have former homes, domestic appliances, and evidence of daily activities that revealed the development of the settlements that were built there.
Tempat satu itu halaman satu tempat untuk buat memuja atau tempat buat ritual. Halaman 2 ini tempat untuk buat upacara. Halaman 3 itu pasar. Kenapa pasar? Banyak ditemukan guci-guci keramik ribuan buah di halaman 3. Terus halaman 4 petirtaan kali yang dilengkapi dengan patung Jalatwara, pancuran. Dan ada candi. Di bawah candi itu ada relief Brahmapala untuk bawahnya untuk memasang sesaji. Sebelum mau sembahyang di sini harus mencucikan dulu di pertirtaan. Dan samping pertirtaan ditemukan lumbung padi. Hebat, pada tahun itu nenek moyang kita sudah menanam padi. Gitulah ceritanya. Hingga sampai sekarang situs Liyangan diakui oleh UNESCO, termasuk situs nasional. Hanya belum terungkap semua. Tapi alhamdulillah tanah yang dulu dari warga dibebaskan boleh. Karena ikut mendukung adanya cagar budaya. Yang sini hancur semua. Tinggal pondasinya. Teras 2, ini teras 3. Teras 4 petirtaan. Kalau ini dari abad ke-6, yang ini dari abad ke-2. Makanya ini tidak ditutup. Ini talut itu kan sepanjang dari pojok sana, ini semuanya talut. Itu sudah mengenal alat besi. Alat kikir juga ditemukan, ada tata, ada kampa, ada trisula. Karena di sini tidak hanya bangunan saja yang ditemukan. Di sini banyak tempayan yang dari Kuningan, ada patung singa berbentuk teko juga ditemukan, itu utuh. Jadi, pada zaman dulu dari tembok situ sampai petirtaan itu memakai pagar gedek. Kita ada sisa-sisa pagar gedek. Ya itu yang hitam-hitam itu. Kalau itu sisa-sisa erupsinya yang dari Gunung Sindoro. Ternyata pada abad itu dari abad 2 sudah membangun jalan, sudah ditata. Ini tembus Candi Pringapus. Ini untuk dilewati gerobak sapi. Ini asli. Ya asli, karena di sana lahannya pertanian pada zaman itu. Ditemukan gundukan tanah.
But it was least likely that it managed to survive due to the eruption of Mount Sindoro that caused a heavy impact on its preservation.
Gundukan padi yang masih ada merang-merangnya. Kelihatan. Dari abad kedua itu nenek moyang kita sudah menanam padi. Ditemukan tidak hanya padi, kedelai pun ada, jagung ada. Ternyata dari abad itu nenek moyang kita sudah pertanian juga.
The findings of the remaining homes can serve as an example of the stilted-shaped wood, bamboo, and palm fiber construction of the houses at that time.
Sisa rumah ini tinggal pondasi saja. Nah, rumahnya juga tidak dikelilingi dengan pagar, seperti rumah gazebo itu pada zaman itu. Karena waktu penggalian tidak ada batunya.
Ada rumah yang untuk raja atau apa?
Iya, nah, di situ rumah untuk pertemuan-pertemuan. Nah, ini batu yang dari gunung, batu erupsi, buat bukti bahwa rumah ini terkena batu dari gunung. Nah, makanya pada waktu itu penambang pasir masih ditambang, saya minta satu, jangan dipecah untuk buat bukti. Nah,
kena ini ya.
iya, bukti.
The worship area includes stone structures like temples, batu-batu, and petiatan, and it is one of the most noticeable aspects in Liyangan site. Pre-Hindu elements can be seen from the terrace shape of the Liyangan site, which has a wide chronological range based on the prominent Hindu worship elements and can be connected to the Mataram Kuno. 4 terraces, or what is also known as Jamalam, were discovered so far according to the research findings. Because of how Liyangan is close to Mount Sindoro, the volcano's ash is beneficial for the soil, making for richer quality for rice plantations. So right now we are currently in what is known as the Arjuna complex, and they contain different temples, as you can see over here. So the first one is Candi Dieng. The second one is Punta Dewa. The third one is Sri Candi, and finally we have here Candi Arjuna. So this complex was one of the oldest, if not one of the very first Hindu temples that were made in Indonesia. And basically for one of the temples, for Candi Arjuna, it's supposed to be some sort of pilgrimage or a place of worship in which people in here get to receive the holy water that spouts into what is known as the yoni. So Candi Arjuna is basically a drainage in which people have the ability to wash away their sins. And in front of here is what I assume to be a place where people store weapons in here. And for Sri Candi, what's unique about this temple is that they can, instead of having one deity, they actually have 3, and one of which is Bhima, Vishnu, and Brahma. So those are one of the key deities that are really important in terms of Hinduism. when in the looks of the decoration, it seems to be inspired by one of those temples that you would see in India, and that also and of course that includes one of the floral aspects and the sharp edges that are in the roof. So it is really interesting to see this as one of the first inventions of Hinduism temples in Indonesia. Hello. So right now we are currently in Gedong Songo, but technically, if we're speaking about the temple itself, it's way up there. This is basically the entrance to what is known as the temple itself.
Kalau naik kuda bisa dari sini, nanti muter gitu ke atas, ke lapangan candi-candi, ke air panas, ke candi lagi, balik sini lagi. Itu muter kurang lebih 4 kilo. Ini tarifnya. Kalau untuk yang berat standar 120, kalau yang berat badan ada ini 150.
Yeah, I really like this view. Oh, my horse. I mean, that's probably that one. I'm just enjoying its meal. Alright, so hello there. Welcome to this channel, and here we would like to present to you one of the oldest buildings that dates back into the era of Mataram Kuno. So this is the fourth temple you can see in Gedong Songo. And we're about to find out what's inside. So let's come along. So this is the entrance to what seems to be the temple itself. There's supposed to be a little statue in those places, but they were moved into the museum just for safety. However, you can see that there are some designs in here based on Hindu Hindu. This is one of the most complete ones, and as you can see from the others, most of them were ruined. And other than that, there is also another temple that can be seen right over there. Alright, so now we are in the fifth complex of Gedong. So let's come inside and observe. So this is the shrine itself, and basically this is Ganesha. He is the god of all beginnings. And other than that, he's also the god of good luck and also fortune. And I presume people pray here so that they will receive good luck for the future and have a better life in the future. And other than that, there's also again other temples that have been in here. We have another entrance with Hindu designs in here, and I assume that there was also a little statue in there, but it was moved to the museum. We can actually have a closer look with some of the pieces that we can find in the temple. Here we have the top part of what seems to be the temple, and sometimes you can see some designs in here. And this is this is a pretty big one. So, but we'll find out in the other temples, which are right over there. So right now, there's an actual ritual going on there, and people are going to come. Yeah. So I was about to go to this temple, and I realized that people were praying here. So it's really interesting to see it up close. The Surya iconography in the Gedong Songo temple appears to have a close relationship with the Hindu traditions adopted by the Sanjaya dynasty. Opinion stated that the Gedong Songo temple tends to display more of Hindu worship buildings. So it's likely that it ties more with the Sanjaya dynasty more than the Sailendra.